Hi, and welcome to another episode of Buck Up. I have a couple things right off the bat. My son's calling me. That is not a good start. Okay! Actually, he just wants to communicate a little bit. So, number one, sparkles. I don't want you to be afraid to do what you have to do to cheer yourself up, and sparkles are a great way to do it. Sparkly barrettes, sparklies on your shirt. I see somebody with like a sparkly clip, and I get jealous a little bit sometimes because I want to be wearing something sparkly. So sparkle, if you will. I think it's a good idea. And speaking of getting jealous, why not? This is a good time. This is as good a time as any because I've got something to tell you about. When I was a kid and I went to St. Ignatius, there was a young girl whose name I will not say because, again, you know why. I say it enough to. But she was in my class and she was adorable. And I think her family was loaded. I don't want to be crude, but I did go to her party and she lived in a townhouse, which was just like, she and then the little boy that I had a huge crush on lived in a townhouse too. She was so cute. So cute. And I know people know exactly who I'm talking about probably already. Well, maybe the townhouse gave it away, but whatever. And she always had the best clothes. Just so you know, when I stop like that and I'm like, and I just stop talking, it's because I'm thinking about something completely different. It's the cross I have to bear. But anyway, it's happening again. Okay. So then, I'm with you. I really am with you. My husband gets offended. He's like, stay present. And I'm like, I am present. I'm just thinking about something else. So she would always go on these vacations, okay? And my vacations consisted of going camping with the family and a six-pack of beer. And there were tents involved. And we did move up to a pop-up camper. But let's just say when everybody was flying off to the Bahamas, we were going out to Wildwood with like our down jackets with the furry hoods and a couple of sticks for hot dogs, and I remember laying in the sun on a blanket, freezing, trying to get a tan because I knew I was going to have to face down my little friend, even though we didn't really hang out, but she would come back and she'd have this gorgeous tan, and we wore these uniforms with these white like Peter Pan collars, and she would have on her little Peter Pan collar up against her brown skin, and her cute little self, and her always had her hair in a cute little page boy, and she had all her little Hello Kitty things, and I'm still jealous. I'm sitting here and I'm jealous. I am not over it. I need to get over it, and I'm not over it. Actually, she did finally one day say, because I would harass her about her clothing constantly. I think you look so pretty. Where'd you get that? I don't know why I asked that. Like, I'm going to go get it. Like, if you tell me where you get it, I'm going to go get it with my credit card because I wasn't getting it. I don't know why, but I would always say, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that? And she would always say, she was very sweet to me until one day she said, why do you always ask me that? It still hurts. There's a sting, and I felt it. These things don't go away, but we have to talk to ourselves as an adult and say, okay, so she had all the Hello Kitty and you had none. Go get some Hello Kitty. I can go get myself some Hello Kitty. I might do that. I might actually do that later. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move on because that's still painful. But the point is, there's always going to be somebody to be jealous of. And that's really not a good idea to do. To be jealous is it's nowhere street. You're walking down a street and you're going nowhere. Okay? It's like, oh, poor me. You know what I'm going to say. I don't want to say it, but stop it. That's what I want to say. So I'm going to get over that. I'm going to think about that a little bit more, and I'm going to move on. I'm going to go shopping, and I'm going to get like a little pencil case and some erasers that smell really good, and a little sharpener. And I think that might do the trick. So maybe there's something you can do today to help yourself get over the past. And I hope you do that. And I'm here to tell you it's okay. You're perfect just the way you are. You don't have to have nice clothes. And just so you know, she's on Facebook now and she's still cute, beautiful. Her clothes are 20,000 times better than mine still. And she's still going on fabulous vacations. And where am I? I'm in the icy tundras of Connecticut. That's where I'm vacationing. So I'm not going to be bitter. I will not be bitter. I'm just going to say, hey, I'm happy for you. Hey, you know who you are if you're watching, and you're adorable, and you're still adorable, and I'm not going to be jealous. I'm just going to say, great, good for you. Till next time, adios.